If you've ever wondered how to improve your hair's thickness and its texture, then you've clicked on the right video. Hello, it's Essie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some amazing techniques that can help improve your hair's thickness and also its texture. These are techniques that I've tried personally and they really work, and I've gathered them to share with my fellow sisters that may be struggling with improving their hair's texture. So I do not have thick hair. I have medium hair, which means that my hair is not thick and it's not fine. So I'm just in between. So these are things that I've tried personally and they really work. Your hair's thickness is determined by genetics and the size of your hair's follicle. So the size of your hair follicle is going to determine if you're going to be born with really thick strands of hair or fine strands of hair. In all, they are all unique and beautiful. The first thing you have to do is to embrace whatever texture, whatever hair that is coming out of your head, because that just makes the whole natural hair journey very easy. I would also love to add that if you do not have thick hair naturally, there is little to nothing that you can apply to your scalp that can change that. If you eventually used a product on your scalp and you felt like it made your hair thick, or you really saw that your hair became extremely thick, it means that you probably have thick hair before, but you lost the thickness from probably over manipulation, some health issues, hormonal imbalance, stress. These things can affect the thickness of your hair. So if you use the product on your scalp, whatever thing you mixed and you use it on your scalp and you felt like it increased the thickness of your hair, it could be you have thick hair naturally. The tips I'm about to share are practical tips that you can start incorporating in your hair care routine, and with time you're going to notice some improvement in your hair's texture. Once the texture of your hair is improved, it's going to give that illusion of thickness, and it's also going to make you feel like your hair is really thick. So without wasting much of your time, let's go into our first tip, which is finger combing. Finger combing is basically detangling your hair or combing your hair with your fingers. The reason why combing your hair with your fingers makes it easy is because, one, you can feel the knots and tangles or whatever obstruction you're going to expect in your hair. You can easily feel it when you use your fingers, unlike when you're combing with your comb or a bristle brush. Brushes and comb can easily disrupt our hair curl pattern. When you finger comb your hair instead of using your regular comb, it's going to maintain the curl pattern of your hair, making your hair look more thick. Finger combing reduces breakage. When you comb your hair, the comb cannot tell when it's getting through a knot or any tangles. It's just going to comb through. Sometimes we experience breakage from combing, which is why if you start incorporating finger combing in your regimen, it's going to reduce breakage, it's going to reduce damage in your hair, thereby improving your hair's texture, which can also improve the thickness of your hair. And if you're someone with naturally fine hair is a hair that is not thick. If you have a very fine hair and you're always combing your hair, it's going to affect your hair, because combing your hair is also part of over manipulation. So you want to make sure you ditch your comb and you start incorporating finger combing in your hair care routine. I tell you, just give your hair some time. Start finger combing your hair and you would notice some changes in your hair's texture, some improvements in how your hair feels to the touch. Next is low manipulation or reducing manipulation. Now, manipulation involves combing your hair too much, over styling your hair, doing so many things all at once on your natural hair. Over manipulation can weaken your hair. In the beginning of the video, I said if you have naturally thick hair and you start losing the thickness, over manipulation could be part of it. Using way too much heat in your hair, too much chemical, you're always making tight hairstyles, you're just doing so many things to your hair. This can weaken your hair because your hair is receiving so many things at a time. This week you're wearing this hairstyle, the next week or in a few days you take down that hairstyle and you're doing another hairstyle. For someone that has a naturally fine hair, that is a hair that is not thick, that is you even doing too much. Someone with thick hair can do things like this and they can go away with it. But someone with fine hair and you're over manipulating your hair is going to get weak over time and then it will start breaking. But aside that, it's going to disrupt the little thickness you already have. You know, from all the stress you put your hair through, hair becomes weak, and once it's weak, one of the signs to show that your hair is getting weak is your hair getting really thin. When you reduce manipulation, there is little to no stress to your hair strands, improving your hair's texture and increasing your hair's thickness. Start putting your hair in protective style. There are some certain styles that you don't do with your fine hair. You can go for braids, you can go for cornrows, you can go for twist. There are low manipulation hairstyles that you can also try. For instance, wash and go. You can try twist out, braid out, you know, styles that clumps your curls together would also improve your hair. Okay, the goal is not to do too much to your hair. The goal is not to over manipulate your hair. So if you put your hair in a style like wash and go and you leave it on for 2 weeks, or you make finger curls and you leave it for a week or two, you're not doing too much to your hair. At least your hair has some time to breathe. If you want to go for a long-term protective style, then go for 2-strand twist, braids, cornrow. Do not make any hairstyle that is going to weigh your hair down, as it can also cause breakage. Okay, so the goal is to reduce over manipulation, wear more protective style, or wear more low manipulation hairstyles. At least your hands won't be touching your hair for a week or two. Now on to the next one, egg treatment. Yes. For this one, I'm a huge fan of eggs. Since 2016, I went natural. I've been using eggs. I know the natural hair community frown upon that treatment, but I still use eggs in my hair up until now. Now, the reason I use eggs is because it was one of the treatments that I discovered then, because I'm a very minimal naturalista, which means that I don't use too much product in my hair. So then when I just went natural, everything was new to me, and that was the only protein treatment I could think of. Now I want you to understand that eggs contain protein, and egg can be a protein treatment, but it's going to be a surface protein treatment, which means that it cannot penetrate your hair because the molecules in eggs are too large to penetrate your hair. So eggs absorb to your hair, which means that it stays on the surface of your strands. Eggs contain cysteine, and eggs are fume forming. So when you use egg treatment in your hair, it's going to stay on the strands, on the surface of your strands like a magnet, causing your hair to be very, I'm not joking. If you use egg in your hair, instantly you would feel that thickness. You would feel your hair really thick. You will notice an improvement in your hair's texture. Aside that, eggs contain some vitamins, and it also improves your curl pattern. When you use egg, for instance, your hair is so frizzy and you use egg in your hair, it's going to improve your curl pattern, like make your curl pattern really visible. Okay, so using eggs in your hair is also another tip I'm going to share, because egg will create the illusion of thickness in your hair. When you use egg as a treatment, after rinsing it off, like I said, it's a film forming treatment. It's going to stay on the surface of your hair. It's going to make your hair appear thick. It's going to make your hair feel thick, thereby improving the texture of your hair. Now, eggs can be really potent. Yes, I'm not even going to lie about that. Eggs are really strong. If you use egg and you notice that it made your hair really stiff, when you do the treatment, you can add aloe vera gel to it to add moisture to your hair. Personally, when I use it and I don't do anything to it, you know, I just go ahead and moisturize because it doesn't stiffen my hair that much. But if it does, I just go in with a conditioner to add moisture back to my hair. I use whole egg to do mine, but you can use egg white instead, so it can reduce the effect of it being too potent. Now, egg white, honey, and aloe vera, or egg white, aloe vera, and a little drop of oil. Apply it on your hair strands, not your scalp. Leave for 30 minutes, then rinse out thoroughly with cold water. If you notice any stiffness after using this egg treatment, please go on ahead to add a conditioner to add moisture back to your hair. You want to use it once a while, for instance, once in 4 to 5 weeks, okay? Then you can interchange it with your normal protein treatment, but make sure you try one way or the other to incorporate egg treatment in your hair. I know this tip can be kind of shallow, but I'm sharing it because it works for me. It works. Let's just say it works. I mean, when you use egg, you just start feeling like a boss, because you would think that, oh, my hair is so thick. Yeah, it's just going to make your texture, like improve your texture so much. People sleep on egg treatment, and I'm not joking. Yes, it's not like a treatment. It's not an hydrolyzed protein that can penetrate your hair. It sits on your hair, and it also has its own benefits. So try using eggs in your hair today, and you will thank me later. You can also try some Ayurvedic treatments. I have a friend who has fine natural hair. She also have a page on Instagram about fine natural hair. This lady has fine natural hair, but you won't know because her hair texture is giving thickness. She once told me that she uses Ayurvedic herbs. Yeah, I've never used Ayurvedic herbs. And she said they also, just like egg treatment, Ayurvedic herbs attaches to your hair, improving your hair texture, giving your hair that illusion of thickness. And she also uses her fingers a lot. So since I've not used Ayurvedic herb, I can't say, but she's someone that knows her beans when it comes to natural hair, so I trust her on that. You can also try some Ayurvedic herbs. I'm going to write down some of the Ayurvedic herbs that can help. You want to start using them, you can make research on them, but I've never used them and I do not plan on using them because I'm not trying to make my natural hair complicated. My egg is enough. Okay, last on my list is scalp massage. Scalp massage improves blood flow and circulation on your scalp by stimulating your scalp. You want to massage your scalp at least 5 minutes every day if you have the time, or 5 minutes every other day. You know, just try incorporating scalp massage in your hair, because when you massage your scalp, it sends nutrients and blood to your hair follicle and on to your scalp. These improve the overall health of your hair. It also encourages growth and thickness of the hair. Aside that, it also spread your natural oils on your scalp. So you want to try scalp massage on your hair. You can massage your scalp with oil, you can massage without oil. It's still going to give you the same effect. Massaging it with oil or not is going to give you the same result, because the main goal is to soften your scalp and to improve blood flow and circulation on the area that you are massaging. This is why they always say the food we eat also plays a role in the health of our hair, our scalp, and things like that. Because if you do not eat healthily, when you massage your scalp, there is no much nutrients, you know, in your blood to feed your hair. Okay, so this is why you need to eat well, take your proteins seriously, take your zinc and vitamins and all that. Make sure that you are eating well and you're also drinking enough water. So when you massage your scalp, a lot of goodness is being taken to your hair strands, thereby improving your hair texture and also improving the overall health of your natural hair. In all, I just want you to know that our natural hair is beautiful and unique regardless of whatever hair texture, whatever hair type, whatever density you have. The hair that grows out of your head is the standard, even though it's dense, if it's fine, if it's thick, however your natural hair is, just know that it's beautiful. Okay, what I'm just sharing is just a way to improve your hair's texture and improve the thickness of your hair. But I don't want you to be frustrated about anything. The only way you can see results if you're patient and consistent. You just don't do something once and expect it to work. You have to be doing them consistently. For the finger comb, you want to start doing it when you detangle your hair, when you comb your hair. And you also want to learn how to properly finger comb your hair. You want to be very gentle. That's the essence of finger combing, gentility. If you're not gentle, you're going to cause breakage just like your regular comb and your brush would cause. So you want to be very gentle with the ends of your hair and the roots of your hair. Okay, finger combing is very nice. The synopsis of today's video is finger combing your hair because it is more gentle and also it improves your curl pattern and texture. Reducing manipulation, because when you reduce manipulation, there is little to no stress to your hair strands, improving your hair texture and increasing your hair thickness. So you want to wear low manipulation or protective hairstyle. You want to use egg treatments, like I said, because it attaches to your hair and it gives you instant thickness and it improves your hair texture. It also gives the illusion, if someone sees you from afar, they'll think you have really thick hair from egg treatment. Lastly, scalp massage. Take care of within, it's going to show on the outside. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share to your friend that needs to see this, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post more teas like this. All right, thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.